Hey guys, patriotism is under attack here in America, and Fox News' The Five just exposed exactly how bad it's gotten. Watch this.
Red, white, and breakdowns. Liberals spiraled over celebrating America this summer. Watch here.
Here's a shocker. The party that burns the American flag isn't a fan of Uncle Sam. According to the latest Fox News poll, 36% of Dems say they are proud of the country today, while 85% of Republicans are bleeding the red, white, and blue. And Harold, I feel for Dems because if you've been told by universities and the media that America is a land of oppressors tormenting the oppressed, then patriotism would be merely supporting that ideology. And therefore, you cannot be patriotic, can you? Even to ask people to be patriotic in a poll is offensive. Right, Harold?
No, so I think I'm more patriotic than a guy who thinks, many people who think they're really, really patriotic. I love my country. I love everything that we're about. We have fallen short in many instances. We've exceeded in many instances. What really bothers me in this poll is that Gen Zers across the board, and we did a thing on Gen Zers yesterday, they're more despondent and depressed and down on the country than any other group. Part of me thinks it's because both parties are hypocritical. We did a segment yesterday. Democrats cannot give President Trump credit for the border success, can't give him credit for knocking out or at least setting back the Iranian nuclear ambitions. That has to be on people's minds.
One thing that was interesting to me is something you brought up was that the Republican pride in America doesn't change.
Yes, even under the opposing presidents.
And there's probably something to that. And it's one of the reasons I think that parental accountability and parental ability to see into what's happening in the schools is really important, because it's not just starting at the universities. You have like land acknowledgement things that are happening in elementary schools and things like that. In addition, I would say this: if you live in America, you won God's great lottery. Because the question is, are you proud of your country compared to what? One of the things that all these liberals are upset about is that these illegal immigrants would be sent to third-party countries. Terrible places. They don't want them to have to go to the terrible places. Why do you think that people wanted to come here in the first place? I think the question should be, it deserves a follow-up as compared to what? My last thing is, they think that they would rather go to Europe. Right? Okay, well, do you want to be taxed by 60% and live in Northern Europe? Or do you want to live in Spain, where you get taxed a lot and you have 21% youth unemployment? They have such a dismal situation in terms of entrepreneurship that they don't have any ability to pay for their NATO dues. And now you also have a situation where all of Europe wants to tax American companies extra for digital taxes because they have no innovation of their own. So I would just ask them, as compared to what? Like, where would you actually rather be?
We're going to put up a beautiful flagpole, and we're going to put up a flag. Somewhere in this group is somebody that is going to captivate some movie producer, not Harvey Weinstein. Let's have a good, they call it a lifting. They also use another word, but I'm not going to use that word. You know what that is? The word, it starts with an E. You know what the word is? If I ever used it, I'd be run out of town. Any illegal immigrants in here now? If they were, they'll find out. Right? They'll be checking you. You won't believe it. Your whole life will be destroyed because of this press conference. I was the hunted, and now I'm the hunter.
This president has done major renovations, Katie. He's not only put in a flagpole, he's putting in a ballroom, and he's putting a golf simulator in the residence. Now, I did a deep dive on White House renovations. You know what Biden did? He only did one renovation.
A nap room.
Chairlift.
I'm going to need one eventually. He doubled the size of the White House fence.
He did.
The one guy who blew out the border doubled the size from 6 to 12 feet.
Hey, him first.
Barack Obama, you know what Barack Obama did to the White House? He put in a garden. Well, his wife put in the garden. He put solar panels on the roof. And then he took the White House tennis court and put basketball on the side. President Trump holding a big, beautiful military parade celebrating the 250th anniversary of the Army. While the No Kings anti-Trump protests brought out millions of cat ladies and Woodstock-era boomers, this lady was running around in whatever the heck this is, and these children are smashing the snot out of a Trump piñata. The Democrat speakers just as unhinged.
Together, we build a future of opportunity and justice for all.
When I look at my phone or the news of the world around me, we're holding on for dear life. We have a king and his court and his beige henchmen and they're trampling on our rights.
They're coming from the heart. These are people that are speaking their truth. And it's not about insulting the president. It's about letting people know who they are and where they come from.
We have a supreme constitution. We don't have a supreme leader. We have no dictators here. We have no kings.
Greg, how would you assess the No Kings protest this weekend?
I thought it was a raging success. No kings.
All right, guys, you just saw it. According to the latest Fox News poll, 85% of Republicans say that they are proud of this country, and only 36% of Democrats can say the same. Let that sink in, guys. But also, do me a quick favor. Hit that thumbs up, like button if you enjoyed that clip. Now, guys, this isn't just about the numbers. This is about the soul of our nation. Republicans, despite media smears, despite the left tearing down everything we believe in, still bleed red, white, and blue. But Democrats, they've been so poisoned by universities, by the radical media, by the constant drumbeat that America is nothing but oppression and evil, that they actually believe loving this country makes you the bad guy. I want you to think about that, guys. If you fly the flag, you're labeled an extremist. If you speak of American exceptionalism, you're called oppressive. Guys, that's not patriotism, that's indoctrination. And it's not just the Democratic Party. Look at Gen Z. According to The Five, young people are the least proud of America and the most depressed about the future. Well, of course they are, guys. If every teacher, every influencer, every Hollywood celebrity is telling you that your nation is a failure, why would you have hope? Parents, you see this every day. Schools are pushing politics instead of pride, and the result is a generation with no anchor. But here's the question the left never answers. Compared to what? Where else would you rather be? Would you rather be in Europe, where taxes eat up more than half your paycheck and youth unemployment is through the roof? Would you rather be in South America, where corruption and instability drive people by the millions to flee? No, guys, the truth is obvious. People risk their lives every single day to come right here to the United States of America because they know what so many of our liberal friends don't, that this is the greatest nation on earth. And yet, what do we see from the left? Smashing Trump piñatas, protests with no kings signs, cat ladies shrieking in the streets. Guys, they don't just disagree with conservatives. They openly they hate American pride. They want to tear it down and they want to replace it with Marxist despair. Here's what they don't understand. America is not perfect, but it is blessed. If you live here, you literally, I love it when they said that, you won God's lottery. Freedom, opportunity, prosperity, nowhere else matches it. And if Democrats can't see that, then maybe the problem isn't America. Maybe the problem is them. So I'll leave you with this, guys. Are you proud to be an American? Or are you buying into the lies that the country is something to be ashamed of? Drop your thoughts down in the comments below, guys. Don't forget, like this video. Subscribe, guys. If you're not a subscriber, join the community. Hit that subscribe button. Share this video, guys, so the truth gets out there. I'll catch you tomorrow with another update.